Friends, hello everyone! Today, let's digress from serious and global topics, from world problems and disasters, and talk about the strangest and most unusual birds that inhabit our globe. It's amazing how many different creatures there are in the world. Some of those animals are pretty common and familiar to us, but others are simply striking for their uniqueness and dissimilarity to others. Here are the top 20 strangest birds on the planet. Let's go! Abyssinian ground hornbill. This bird shows its personality with all its appearance. The Abyssinian ground hornbill belongs to Bucorvidae family and is distinguished by its very unusual beak. The Abyssinian ground hornbill lives in Africa. Also, there is a population in the United States and Florida. It's a rather large bird of prey, about 1 meter in size, with black feathers and a black beak. It feeds on small mammals, small lizards, insects, carrion, fruit, and nuts. In zoos and nature reserves, they live up to 40 years. Southern cassowary. Cassowaries live in New Guinea and Australia. These amazing birds are distinguished not only by their unusual appearance, but also by the fact that they can't fly. Another striking thing is their impressive size. An adult specimen grows up to 170 centimeters. These birds are listed in the International Red Book. There are about 2.5 thousand pairs in the world, but every year the number of cassowaries decreases. It happens due to the reduction of their habitat, plus because of poaching and human proximity. The unusual appearance of the cassowary is due to the helmet on its head. There is a version that helmet helps to get through the thicket. Another version, more plausible, is that the helmet is an indicator of the bird's status and is of great importance in social behavior. Cassowaries can reach speeds of up to 50 km per hour thanks to their powerful legs, and can jump over distances of more than 1.5 meters. These birds are also excellent swimmers and can easily swim across a wide river. These birds feed on fruit, mushrooms, insects, small animals, and even carrion. Bearded vulture. This unusual bird with a distinctive beard lives in Asia, Africa, and Southern Europe. Large specimens have a wingspan of 3 meters. The beautiful color of its feathers and the uniqueness of the species made the bearded vulture a favorite prey for poachers. As a result, the number of these birds are quite small. Bearded vultures create a pair for life. The female lays 2 eggs but destroys 1. They feed mainly on carrion. Hoatzin. An astonishing bird resembling a dinosaur is also called a skunk bird because of its unpleasant smell. Hoatzins live in South America. They're striking in their appearance and similarity to pterodactyls. They live in thickets and on trees near rivers. Hoatzins can fly but make little use of this skill. Greater sage grouse. These birds live in the grasslands of North America. Their diet consists of leaves and grasses, and sometimes small invertebrates. The grouse is far from being the largest bird, growing up to 75 centimeters in length and weighing about 4 kilograms. A distinctive feature of males are large air sacs on their chest. Males use them to make loud noises that attract females during the mating season. Lawn-wattled umbrella bird. It's found in western Colombia and Ecuador. Males of this species grow up to half a meter in length and have a distinctive feature in the form of an unusual growth on the chest, which is covered with feathers. This growth is also called wattle, and it's pretty long, reaching up to 35 centimeters. Females are half the size of males and have a resemblance to crows. Males have an overhanging crest on the head, and the plumage is black. During courtship, the male inflates an unusual wattle on his chest to attract the female's attention. Blue-footed booby. This bird surely knows how to be the center of attention. Its unusual blue legs deserve special attention. The booby lives in the Galapagos Islands and the Pacific coast. The color of the male's legs plays a tremendous role during mating. The brighter the male's legs, the more chances the female will choose him. Blue-footed boobies feed on fish, which they're very successful at hunting. They can dive for their prey to a depth of up to 25 meters. Magnificent frigate bird. These birds live off the coasts of the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. Their body length average is about 1 meter. Frigates get their name after a warship because of their bullying habits. They often chase other birds to take away their prey. Young frigate birds often peck eggs and chicks. A characteristic feature of male frigate birds is their large scarlet-red chest sac. During the courtship period, males make loud noises and inflate their sacs, becoming like balloons. Shoebill. A fascinating and extraordinary bird with a striking resemblance to dinosaurs lives in Africa on the banks of the Nile. We have a separate video about the shoebill on our channel. Look for the link in the description. Tufted puffin. This seabird belongs to the Fratercula genus. Its appearance is particularly striking. It has an unusually large beak of bright color, resembling an axe, long gray eyebrows, bright legs, and black feathers. They are excellent hunters, capable of bringing more than a dozen small fish to their chick at a time. The female lays one egg. Great Indian hornbill, concave-casqued hornbill. The concave-casqued hornbill lives in the tropical forest of Asia. It feeds mainly on the fruit of the fig tree. These birds are quite large, up to 1.5 meters. They are easily recognized by their distinctive large beak and horn on their heads. There is an interesting fact. The female lays white eggs, which over time become brown. During the hatching period, the female completely changes the plumage on her tail and wings in 1 week. Marabou stork. This African bird can be found near the Sahara Desert. Its appearance is very peculiar and rather unpleasant, as it has long legs, a huge beak, black feathers and white belly, bald head with strange spots on it. The marabou stork feeds on carrion, rodents, insects, reptiles, and chicks of other birds. Victoria crowned pigeon. These beautiful birds are dwellers in New Guinea. The pigeons' heads are adorned with a splendid crown of feathers. The birds reach a size of up to about 70 to 80 centimeters. The Victoria crowned pigeon feeds on seeds and fallen fruits from trees. They live for about 20 years. Spectacled eider. Even in the duck family, there are some fascinating individuals. The spectacled eider lives off the coast of the Arctic Ocean. The distinctive features of these birds are their unusual fur beak and the coloring near the eyes, as if the bird were wearing glasses. Females are brown, males are white-gray, with unusual yellow-green feathers on the head. The bird's diet consists of mollusks, insects, seeds, grass, and berries. Bird of paradise. Amazing birds are native to New Guinea. They are called the most beautiful and extraordinary birds on Earth. The males of different species of birds of paradise are dressed in colorful costumes with amazing details like ribbons, crests, antennae, long plumes, unusual skirts, and bright colors. A total of 45 species of these birds are known. Harpy eagle. This bird is a member of the hawk family. The predatory harpy eagle lives in South and Central America in tropical forests. Harpy eagles have powerful legs with long claws that can hold a lot of weight. Its wingspan is up to 2 meters and it reaches 110 centimeters in length. They feed on small and medium-sized mammals, birds, and reptiles. The number of these birds are decreasing due to the destruction of forests and poaching. The population is not increasing also because the female lays one egg every 3 years. King vulture. The king vulture is distinguished from other members of its family by its bright plumage. It's found in South America. These colorful birds are quite large. It reaches a length of up to 85 centimeters and weighs up to 4.5 kilograms. The wingspan of the king vulture is impressive, reaching up to 2 meters. Bee hummingbird. This bird weighs less than an ostrich feather. The average weight is just 2 grams. The bee hummingbird is about 5.5 to 6 centimeters long. Its heart beats up to 500 beats per minute. This tiny bird lives in the forests of Cuba and is vulnerable due to the destruction of its habitat. The bee hummingbird feeds on nectar by hovering in front of a flower and making 90 wing strokes per second. Andean condor. It's an astonishing bird that flies perfectly. That's the largest and heaviest flying bird in the world. The Indians believed that the Andean condor held the sun on its enormous wings. It had a wingspan of 3.25 meters and a body length of about 1.5 meters. It lives in the mountains of South America. The Andean condor feeds on carrion, eggs, and chicks. These birds are monogamous, they mate for life. There are about 10,000 individuals left in the wild, and the bird is listed as an endangered species in the United States. Black-thighed falconet. This mini predator weighs only 35 grams and grows up to 15 centimeters. It's found in the southern and eastern regions of Asia. The black-thighed falconet is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the smallest bird of prey. It feeds on insects and lives in forests near open plains up to 1.5 kilometers elevation. That was our top 20 strangest and most unusual birds. Which bird surprised you the most? Write in the comments. Please give us a like and subscribe to the channel to learn many more interesting things. See you on the Other Mind channel.